Hey guys, it's Caleb at White Metal Games here. I just wanted to do a quick update. I'm trying to do more of these, so I wanted to show you what I was working on this week. If you pay attention to my blog at all, you'll know that recently I left my second job because I've got enough missions now that I can keep going, and I can do this on the weekends full time. So that being said, I guess you would like to see what we're doing. So this is what's going on at my White Metal Games this week. Okay, plowing right into it. These are various commissions for various clients. Starting off, we have a client who requested a harpy, but he wants to use a a trigon kit for it. If you look real close, you'll see where the torso is extended just a little bit to make room. The wings are from a McFarlane dragon. The tail is also custom. This is also from the same McFarlane dragon that I just extended out a little bit. The client requested some sort of barbed stinger at the end. And these are Gene Stealer plates that I cut in half and then just layered to cover up the previous fin that was on there that I really didn't think fit the model very well. And then the client requested 2 of these, so I'm waiting on the last kit to come in now. This is just a Parasite and Mortrex for another client. Nothing really fancy there. These are going to be 3 Tervagons when they're done. Now this client requested the Trigon heads for them. Because I don't have those in stock right now, I had to order them. But this is the Carnifex torso. It's got the extended egg sac that people have seen before. The client also requested some sort of stinger, so I did this horn stinger, which kind of reminds me of there's a bug that crawls around that has this sort of weird-looking stinger that looks like that. So I kind of like that a little bit. And then on the bottom of these, if you look, you'll see that there's a Termagant actually coming out. I don't generally do this modification, but the client in this case requested it, and obviously I want to make the client happy. They also requested 6 large Scything Talons. Now when this stands, it'll actually stand on one of these large 90 by 120 millimeter bases, and the pin will actually mount to the underside of it, because it's just too tall to stand on its own. It's just too heavy. And the tips of these claws are just a little thin, so I don't prefer to use those as glue points. This is a client of mine that she's a new client. She requested a special Doom with a custom head that I have on order, so that'll be here in a couple days. And the client requested an extended tail with a tapered barbed tip. So this is from a Starship Trooper bug that I used to extend the tip and taper it and make it a little sharper. They also ordered a Parasite and a special Death Leaper figure. This will be a custom Death Leaper. They wanted a ton of Scything Talons on it, so I'm going to use 6 Tyranid Warrior Scything Talons. These arms are from a Kenner alien bug, a mantis alien, to replace the original large Scything Talons that Death Leaper has mounted to his top arm sockets. So they're just excessively big, which I think is kind of fun. These are 3 Harpies. These are pretty standard fare. You've probably seen these from me a dozen or so times before. Nothing really fancy there. The heads are down here in the box, and they have to be mounted, so I have to finish those up today. And those guys are pretty much ready to go. These right here are my new Trigons, or not Trigons, excuse me, Tervagons, which are completed over here. Here's 3 of them. I've made, I think, 13 of these, and I've got a new guy who's helping me out in the workshop doing a little custom sculpting. Let me see if I can get this in focus. There we go. So these guys are based on several kits, mostly Tyranids and then Starship Troopers, and then the egg sac is, of course, an egg sac that I use a lot of times. Each one of these is a little individual, but they all have 4 Scything Talons on them. And these are mounted on 90 by 120 millimeter bases, which is the Trigon size base. So I think these actually look pretty sharp. You know, they're a little lower, more hunkered down with this massive thorax, which I really kind of like. I think it's kind of snazzy. Okay, let's see, what else? The Mumac project isn't moving ahead because of the fact that right now I haven't heard from the client, so if you're out there, please contact me. This is going to be a Warhound Titan for a Chaos player. I still have to clean it and clean the flash and get it going, but this is going to be a full conversion, not a conversion. It's going to be an assembled model, plus it's going to be mounted on a large base. It's going to be a scenic base with ruins and that sort of thing. And then additionally, he's hired me to paint it, and he wants it painted like the Forge World model. So that's going to be an extensive project. That's going to take several weeks to accomplish. I'm starting on that today. I just got in the kit a couple days ago from Forge World. They ordered it. They sent it pretty quickly, actually. That's a massive model, so I'm very excited about that. For those of you that don't know, actually, Forge World sends this with it, which is kind of cool. It's a document that I suppose it's one of those official placards that says this is an Imperial vehicle, and then if you look closely, you'll see the stamp that says Excommunicate Tratorus. So they've declared the vehicle a heretic vehicle, which I think is really neat. That they send you that. It's a little something extra to go with your model. You've paid $500 for it. It's kind of nice they give you that. that's a lot of it right now. There's one other dominatrix that just got ordered. This client ordered a dominatrix. So she'll have one coming up very soon. I'll be working on that over the next week or so. And then I got a custom Swarm Lord over here. This has been seen by quite a few people. It's a very simple conversion. It's just a Hive Tyrant kit. These are old Scything Talon arms reversed to create blades. And then the tail is a custom dual tail. I do like the dual tail in the... oh, shoot, where is it? Where'd you go, buddy? There you are, in the Tyranid rulebook. So that's about it. Lots of stuff going on. Obviously, lots of stuff for sale on my webpage or my eBay page at whitemetalgames.com. If you have any questions, certainly email me at caleb@whitemetalgames.com. I'm always looking for new clients, always interested in hearing your ideas about a commission. I offer pretty quick turnaround, usually just a couple weeks, and I also offer painting as a service. And additionally, even if you just have questions, want to shoot the breeze, just give me a holler. One last thing I just realized, I do have some new egg sacs. These are spore pods that are about to go up on the eBay page. These are based on not a McFarlane kit, excuse me, a Starship Trooper kit, and these legs are kind of spider alien legs that I use to represent the lash talons or the lash whips or whatever they're called, with the 6-inch range gun they have. And these are going up on the eBay store probably today or tomorrow. So look for these if you're looking for any spore pods. They're pretty massive. They stand about 6 inches tall. Let me see if I can't put a regular figure beside them to show you the size comparison. So here's the size comparison. So a little bit bigger than a standard Marine drop pod. Pretty massive, but cool looking. I like them a lot. They're a lot of fun. And I certainly am glad to get some more out there so if people want them. They seem to like them quite a bit, so I decided to make another 8 or so and see how they sold. And if they continue to sell, maybe I'll do some more. So that's it for this week. If you guys have any questions, call me, or don't call me. Email me at caleb@whitemetalgames.com, and happy converting. Bye.